Hello again, it's me, earthmanbrick, and I've been sketching. I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a little mech thing, because I've not made a mech thing in a while. I've made plenty in the past, like these sorts of things. Lots of fun, lots of modularity and whatnot. This isn't going to have modularity or anything, it's just going to be an example of what you can do with lots of scrappy bits. Again, that's just examples of ones I've done in the past. I've got plenty other ones here, like this bulky boy with the oversized arm and things and weirdy kind of proportions. Anyway, they're a lot of fun to make, and I just wanted to make another one, so got a rough kind of sketch there, and I thought, what should I make it from? Well, I figured I'd make it from the old MDF sprue frames, which we've got plenty of them, and I thought, that's going to be a good way to recycle, so I thought I'll use those, and I'll also use plastic sprue frames. Because, again, this is all byproducts that you can get a lot of. And what you can do is you can heat this up. It's a technique called sprue stretching. You just take like a lighter and a candle, and then you just roll the plastic over it. You know, like it's roasting like on a spit, making sure not to burn yourself or the plastic in the process. And then you pull it until it looks a little something like this. And then once you get it to the consistency and whatnot you like, you'll need to experiment and find out how to... It's not something you can really teach, it's something you kind of get a feel for. Because if you pull too much, you end up snapping it and then it all just kind of recoils back, and it's not really overly useful. But yes, sprue stretching, great technique. And with this, I've just sort of stretched it up and then cut several pieces in order to make this little guy. And here he is. This is just unpainted, so you can see all the various parts of MDF sprue frame, which makes up the bulk of it. And you can see for the details, we've just added on pieces of the plastic sprue frame that have been stretched and cut. Little bits of card as well, and some, I've got them here, rhinestones. Now you can get these really cheap and in these like nice little wheel things, which are great little containers for holding this sort of stuff. You can see all the different types of ones. You got square ones, big round ones, small ones. These are actually the I think they're glass or plastic little beads. They're not from this set. This is just where I store them. And you get these from the hand soap pump dispensers. It's like a little one in each one here that you get. So I always store them here because they're great for crafting with. But anyway, I digress. Also using hand soap pump parts. You can see it there. It's like the plastic tubing to make the end of the cannon there. And we've used some wire. Again, that's just ring binder wire. The same that you get from your jotters and whatnot. So everything's recyclable, honest. And that's it there. And you'll notice he doesn't actually have feet yet. And that's because if you try and glue them on at this stage, they're not going to sit very well. So you're best to drill and pin and then attach it to the base. This is just an example base. I'll be putting it onto one that's already decorated up. So what I'll do, no doubt, is paint it up first. And then I'll add it to a pre-painted base. You know, something like this. Add it on. That'll drill and pin and then secure that in place. And then we add the feet. And the feet will just be abstract bits like that, because then they can sit firmly on the ground. And you'll see it'll be at a slight angle, but the angular look will actually add to the aesthetic and make it look a lot cooler. But anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to get painting this now. See you again soon. Hello again, and we're back. And here he is, all done and dusted. Not bad for almost completely recycled build. I've used one of the pieces of hex card we got there from using our hole punch, and I've just stuck on some cork sheet, painted it grey and whatnot, done up the trim with just a black marker pen, and that's it. Now for the paint job, I've just gone with a simple colour scheme of turquoise blue and orange. It's definitely one of my favourite colour schemes because it's they're both on the colour wheel. They're called complementary colours. Even though they're diametric opposites, they complement one another when placed together. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm not an art scientist, so I don't know the full ins and outs. No doubt people will tell me in the comments below. But we've added some wires and stuff. So that is actual wire there. That part there is actually some Sprue stretch plastic. So yes, you can use that for wires as well if you don't have any wires. And that's a piece of copper wire that I've just wrapped around just because it was looking a bit plain on this side, so I thought, yeah, gives it a slight little bit more detail. But yes, and that's about it really. Very simple, very cheap, and yeah, it weighs next to nothing. This thing is light as a feather as well. So yes, the ultimate moral of the story, don't throw away your plastic or MDF sprue frames, because you can make mechs and stuff with them. You can also make terrain, you can make all sorts. If you have the time and patience. If not, you should send them to your scratch building friends. They'll make good use of them, trust me, and they might even make some terrain or possible models for you. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today, so bye for now. Good riddance. I hear squeaking. Hello, Poppy. Yes, you're being very well behaved. Oh, yes. What a lovely girl. Do you want to say bye-bye to the viewers, Poppy? No? Oh. Oh, okay. Bye-bye then. Good girl. Oh. I think she wants some cuddles. So that's all I've got for you today. Bye.